was first diagnosed with diabetes, well, I was always pretty big playing footy in my young junior days because I used to sweat a lot and my eyesight was blurry,
I was diagnosed with type 2 diabetes in 2010. I was drinking alcohol and very, very sugary soft drinks, smoking cigarettes, and I ate a lot of takeaway food at that point as well. But what I didn't realise was that comfortable lifestyle was leading me down a path of sickness.
The doctor told me that I had diabetes. When I walked out the door, I was thinking, no, I'm not going to listen to no what doctor told me what to do. Back when I was young, I was ashamed of my life, because diabetes wasn't being spoken about much when we was growing up as a child, as a kid.
I was warned by the doctors that if I kept up with my old ways that I would end up with diabetes. Then I didn't listen. I found that I didn't have as much energy, I was sleeping more, and the defining moment came when I almost lost my toes. My toes got really badly affected. I couldn't understand why. I didn't even think about the diabetes.
Growing up as a child, I always looked at my father. He was a hard-working man. He worked hard all his life, and that's one thing I look back on. When I left school at the age of 16 and a half, I worked all my life, and I was thinking, I want to prove my grandfather and my father right, like I can take after them, and I want to take their footsteps. And over the years, then it worked into, when you go and look for work, you got to work on your diabetes and your mental health state as well, so it all rolled together as one,
Basically, it was just a motivation thing, but I knew that the only person that could make that change was me. And I'm the sort of person that when I set my mind to something, I will not stop until I reach that goal. So for me, in order to get on top of these illnesses, I did things that I enjoyed. I went outside, I went for walks, and I bought a new bike, and I started riding my bike, and I went swimming. And then the support from friends, who I'd spoken to about wanting to make this change and wanted to get back in shape. I had friends come around and say, let's go for a walk, or let's go for a run, Stick with the friends that were there to support my health journey.
I started eating healthy, just a lot of vegetables. Yeah, my missus helped me on that journey from all the home-cooked meals, no more takeaway. I used to live off takeaway pretty bad. When I started losing weight, I started feeling stronger and better. And I'm very proud of myself, how far I've come with my life, now, today. And I got good support, The diabetes educator as well. And this particular doctor helped supported me through my journey. And I felt like we had a bond together, From a little thing to big things grow. And that's how me and that doctor got on.
Being on country and training means everything to me. It's where I belong. It's where my spirit belongs. It's about me staying connected not only with country but to my ancestors, going back and appreciating what has been left behind for us and how much we have, but how much work we still have to do in looking after country as well as ourselves. That's what keeps me strong physically as well. We need to start out with educating one another. We need to sit down and we need to start having them serious, real conversations with one another and really get serious about life. Really get serious about these diseases. And by having these conversations and talking about it, we're able to show people that they have the power to be able to get on top of these diseases rather than these diseases get on top of them.
I don't want my son to go down on that same road that I went down on, and I teach him all the time. No sugary drinks, no takeaway. Just try to make him healthy, I just want to steer them in the right direction. Life is too short to leave things too late. You're only young, you can hit the nail on the head now and work on your health, your eating, your drinking, your mental state, and your family. So please, don't be ashamed. Be game. Go and seek help.